Hi there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm doing a couple of videos. Time around 5:45 in the morning. Very peaceful and quiet. I woke up in the middle of the night, so I'm a little bit lost. I had a little bit of panic attack a while back. I just calmed down after a while, but I will sound a little bit tired, okay, exhausted. But I want to do this video to relax a little bit more. Hopefully you're doing good. It's a very warm morning. Not to say there's not the sun out there, but it's already warm, so it's not very pleasant weather. There's no breeze. Okay, so waiting for rain. So today I'll be doing a couple of fragrances which I wanted to review for some time. And thanks to MMC Luxury Perfume for sending these. I've chosen these two perfumes from the whole line. They have quite a few. I think it's called MP fragrances. I'll write down the names and details and all. So you can find these at MMC Luxury Perfumes. And thanks to Iskandar Bhai for sending these my way. So these are around $40 budget fragrances. A little bit pricey compared to other fragrance houses of similar status, but these are made in France. Okay, so this is not Dubai house. One thing, and second thing is these are a couple of clones. One is YSL Tuxedo, which I covered many clones of, and the other one is Ombre Nomade, which I also covered in like one of my videos from Louis Vuitton in a couple of years back from official sample. So I'll compare these to the original a little bit and then some other counterparts. Okay, so first one I'm going to go with, it's called Aromatic Piece or Epic, I don't know. This is called Mawas Manzoor. Okay, and this is 100 ml bottle, and this is very nice presentation, to be honest. Reminds me of Van Cleef and Arpels, Niroli Amara, those lines, very very solid packaging. Okay, and this is the one that clones Tuxedo. Okay, so I'll talk about it a little bit. And this is made in France. It says description is warm, spicy, citrus, sweet, woody. I'll leave a link below of the product line and all that. So there are quite a few from this line, but this, what I like about this 100 ml, and they got some nice design in front going on. So when you open it, there is that nice packaging, very nice packaging. Got a little bit hit, on the way here, I think, but it's okay. It can be fixed. And inside, that's where the bottle stays. Nice little coffin, and they give this paper. I sprayed this when I got the fragrance on the paper, so I like the packaging. $40. Okay, and here is the bottle. Very beautiful bottle. I really like the way the bottle looks. And yeah, you can see the sides are dark, cap is black, looks like a gemstone. From this angle, it looks really classy. Kind of orangey juice color or yellow. Reminds me a little bit of Durham Intense bottle, to be honest. Okay, and maybe, I don't know, there's one house, man, I can remember, they have bottles like this. Okay, niche house. And the cap, very good weight, very very good weight. Really like, it's like ceramic. It has robust feel. I like heavy caps, and that's how the bottle looks. Still looks very classy. Got great glass base. Atomizer is okay. Let's check. Okay, great atomizer. Let's spray some on this. No, I have it on the paper. I'll talk about it on paper. But one thing, be careful. This one is not snug fit, doesn't click onto place. Very easily it comes off. So when you pick it up, the bottle might drop and break. $40 standard pricing. So we'll see the price, if it's justified in this, because there are other clones from YSL Tuxedo, like I think Pandora or Alhambra. Maison Alhambra has the Tux. That is the one fragrance. Other two I still have here. Turati Brown by Latafa, very very good. Sorry, by Afnan. Sorry, I always make that mistake. And then my favorite is Roja's Mustache, which I have to get a backup bottle of because it's getting harder to find. So these are all Tuxedo clone. Let me tell you, on the paper, the dry down, spicy, chocolatey, very masculine, warm kind of fragrance. Let's go. Couple of spritz. So first of all, sense strength on this. Many people ask me, first thing they ask me, how is the performance? So understand this, this is not meant to be a summer perfume. Okay, so when you try this under high heat, it will disappear like 2 to 3 hours. It will be gone. And do not judge the fragrance by that like performance, because it is so much better than that. Okay, if you stay in the AC room, you spray some on your clothes, on your skin, combine 5 to 6 sprays, which is a little bit like high number of sprays, I understand, but if you go 5 to 6 sprays on the shirt, it will last decent time. So is it a beast? Not quite a beast, but I would say good performer, like a 8 for longevity and projection. And the opening is so lovely. It's so lovely. It's subpar with those other ones that I showed you. It has this little bit more spicy kick compared to something like Tuxedo, or it's comparable to this one, Afnan Turati Brown. They are similar to my nose. Like this is close to the Turati Brown than the Tux or the Rojas Mustache. I really like the way it opens. It's very spicy, masculine. It's like yummy, something juicy. You know, it's a little bit of booziness as well. So I get something like a cinnamony kick, which I also got from Tom Ford Oud Wood, or you know, something of those lines. The spices are similar, so it's a sweet, kind of like orangey version of Tuxedo, and a little bit booziness, perhaps hint of leather somewhere. Very posh fragrance, very posh smelling. There's nothing alcoholic, nothing synthetic about it, which is beautiful, beautiful stuff. So composition wise, this fragrance is good juice. And I think what's the house? I can remember this one house, Diptyque. Yeah, this look a bit like Diptyque bottles, but longer, you know, and the color combination at least. So for me, if you ask me if it's a good value, it depends. Okay, I'll tell you honestly, you can have the Afnan one for $35 for 90 mil. Okay, this is 100 mil. So price is basically same. You know, if you talk about the quality and sorry, quantity versus price ratio. But Rojas Mustache is more expensive than this. Okay, just telling the price. Rojas Mustache I got for first time I was $55, give or take. Nowadays it's more expensive. The other one, the Tux Maison Alhambra, oh, that one's going to give this a competition. If you really want the cheapest version, like the most affordable, go with the Alhambra, Maison Alhambra, the Tux. I think Maison Alhambra, right? The Tux fragrance, basically. I'll leave a link below. I reviewed it. So that one is the most affordable one. And I will say, if you're just looking for sheer value, go with the Tux. Okay, great value, great fragrance, Maison Alhambra. But this one comes next. Okay, this is superior to my nose than Maison Alhambra. And some point I would say this is as good as Rojas Mustache and Afnan. Oh man, there are too many fragrances. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost. Okay, the Turati Brown. Okay, the Turati Brown on me lasts longer than this. So there is this give or take, more or less, like some positives, some negatives, but this is a lot more positive than negative. So I would say if you're looking for the most ultimate beast mode that will last like YSL Tuxedo, this is not going to do that for you. Okay, I would say on a summer's day, if you wear this 4 to 5 hours, in a winter's day 6 to 7. That's what you're looking at. If you get lucky, on the skin, it will last like perhaps 8 hours if it's decent weather, no pollution. You know, I keep saying this because you may think like, hey, our country is different than your country. You know, different country have different weather. So this is very good juice. So I don't know where you can find these, but give it a try. Write down the name and all the things. This is called Aromatic Piece. I don't know, Epic supposed to be. It's a good fragrance, solid fragrance. Give it a try. Overall rating for this, price versus what you get, I'll put Maison Alhambra, like the Tux, #1. This is #2, and perhaps #3 and 4 would be Turati Brown and Rojas Mustache. Okay, so I keep this above those two because those are a little bit more pricey. Okay, maybe this one, Turati Brown, as second, Mustache is #3. Okay, because that is a little bit more expensive. Great fragrance, check it out. I'll give this 8.5. 8.5. Nice little smell if you like a spicy, sweet kind of a fragrance. Okay, so now the second one is a little bit more exclusive. When I decided to talk about both. Second one is more exclusive because this one clones the Ombre Nomade by Louis Vuitton. I did Louis Vuitton fragrances all from samples. I got like 7 to 8 samples to review. I think maybe a bit more. I reviewed them like in couple, like 2 at the same time. Check out my Ombre Nomade review. I really liked it. That was basically about oud, rose, and really Ombre Nomade is a fragrance, man, that is regarded very highly up here, like by community. Everybody loves it. Everybody, like Tom Ford Wood, and that one, people like sort of like all those like holy grails. Ombre Nomade perhaps is one of those Middle Eastern category fragrance, but done in most polished and westernized way. So the one that I'm going to show you today is called Les Smoke Oud, or Last Smoke Oud. Okay, this is MP fragrances. Look at that presentation. If I told you this is $40, you'll be like, I've seen them, Maison Alhambra or Latafa perhaps, but it looks, if I didn't tell you the price tag, it looks a lot more niche like, right? At least $200. Expensive looking, really nice interior. Looks like Tom Ford presentations. Really like it. And these are made in France, okay, not UAE. I think, yeah. Where did I see that? I saw it in the box, I think. Man, these are made in France basically. Okay, as far as I know, these are made in France. The bottle here, it's very beautiful. If you have seen some of the classy, posh looking fragrance bottles like YSL Tuxedo, reminds me of those. Very heavy glass base, very heavy bottle. And juice color is very eye-catching, brown chocolate color. It also has this great cap, like the previous one, very heavy caps. Okay, this feels like, I don't know, is it glass or tempered glass or something, very good quality cap. Atomizer looks like that. Let's show you the atomizer. Okay, good atomizer. Okay, this fragrance, let's try on the skin. Okay, couple of spritz, and I have it on the paper. Let's go also on the paper. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about when I was, and this one actually has grip. Doesn't click, but I like it. Is there any sticker? No, it's all on the box. So this is also $38 or $40, yes. So you can find these at Bangladesh. At least I know that MMC Luxury Perfumes, you can order. They have a lot in stock. So this one, let me talk about Ombre Nomade, then talk about this. I personally liked it a lot, but I would not wear it. Let's say Aqua di Parma Oud, Colonia Oud. I like that a lot. But I felt that fragrance was more suitable for countries like, it has nice little winter, a very clean, fresh air. Our country wise, this kind of fragrance are a bit too heavy. Smoky, wood, rose, perhaps a little bit of incense, and there's some other play, like a little bit sweet play. But overall, Ombre Nomade is a great classic fragrance if you like to wear something with a tuxedo or a suit, a little bit of darkness. That's the fragrance for you, and very expensive, but I think it justifies the price point. This, however, will surprise you how close this is to that real thing. Yes, got a little bit of a synthetic vibe in the opening. Obviously, expect that at this price point, they're not going to use the most high class ingredients, but the stuff they used in here, it's comparable to very high class designer perfumes. Okay, Louis Vuitton is a designer house, but their prices are kind of niche. Okay, and that point, I think it's a 300, 400 something dollars Louis Vuitton fragrances. Compared to that, if you spend $40, is not much. So what you get, first of all, I think you get a great looking presentation. Definitely, this is 10 for the presentation. I like it over the previous one, and this is very close to Ombre Nomade. You get that beautiful facets of that beautiful oud, and it's like a sweet rosy oud, which is a oud rose combo. Kind of common. You smell this DNA before, but very nicely done, posh, elegant. Nothing is overplayed. Okay, like oud is not overplayed, rose is not overplayed. It's like a nice little balance, and I think this like spices and the I don't know if it is incense. What else was the woody vibe? I forgot. But anyway, Ombre Nomade and this, I picked this one personally. If you ask me, value wise, this is so much more value. One place this one has a little bit of criticism for me is because this one is a 80 ml bottle. Okay, so you get a little bit less juice compared to the previous one. This one, just now I reviewed, this was 100 ml. I think this is a little bit more expensive in that way because you get less juice for the same price, but still a great little value. You need to try these fragrances, man. If you go to the shops, if they have like samples, give them a try. They do have clones of other fragrances as well, around 8 to 10. I want to try all of them. Okay, so overall this is so impressive. I'm gonna give this 10. Longevity is very, very good, and I wear this in an AC setup, not very high heat and humidity. It will become a little bit animalic. Okay, but I like the polishness of this fragrance. You would not believe the quality unless you smell it. Really, really good stuff. If you smell this, it doesn't smell like a Middle Eastern fragrance that is cheaply built. Okay, so quality, price ratio, and how close is this to Ombre Nomade? This is getting a 10. Okay, so check this out. Les Smoke Oud, really nice the perfume name and the bottle and the juice cup. Thank you so much for watching, and I think I'll upload this. Sorry, I sounded a little bit under power, under energy today because of a little bit of something happened. Anyway, so take care, have a nice day, and stay safe from the high heat. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.